All right, Kenman here, and today we have a fun unboxing from Cricut, the old CRKT Confidence in Hand. This was actually a Christmas present that I received from my family. Wasn't sure if they were going to try to get me a knife at all. I wasn't expecting it, but they did a little research. They watched the channel. They know what I like. Did they do a good job? I think so. Let's check it out. What do we think it is? Clearly, it's a big one. It's a fixed blade. All right. Confidence in hand. How to avoid being asked to work the weekend by your boss. Fun little stuff on that little info card there. All right. What do we have? Let's get this thing out. Bag on the floor. Today, we're looking at a fixed blade from CRKT. This is the Razel Fixed. Look at that shape. I tell you what, this thing is cool. As I said, I wasn't sure if anyone was going to try to get me a knife. I wasn't really expecting it. But this one is awesome. They hit it right on the head of the nail there. I dig it a lot. So, we're looking at the CRKT Razel Fixed Blade. Has a D2 steel, nice thick chunk, full tang all the way to the back there. And then a micarta handle with some nice red accents and the red pins and then that red inner liner section. Awesome looking stuff. Smaller little profile of a fixed blade. It's got some cool features. Big old lanyard hole for your Edyards if you're looking to put one of those on there. I might do that. But what you notice about that D2 blade steel, got that straight razor edge right here with a nice hollow grind. But we also have this edge right here. This is sharpened across there. Both of these points are sharp. This is like a chisel. I could get in there and do some push cuts, do some little art project type works. What do we think about this? Really cool looking fixed blade. I'm excited about it. So, what else do we got on here? We got some jimps, got a dual set of jimps. They could have just done the first little section. They got a little pause and then a secondary section. I love it. You know, I dig a bunch of jimps, and those are great. This thing feels good. It's a smaller, manageable size for a fixed blade. Yeah, plus this crazy tip for doing some specialty type cuts. I dig it. Sorry, my hand's a little beat up there. I cut my thumb. I haven't cut myself in quite a while. I try to be careful, but every once in a while, you know, you get it. Not a lot of branding on there. A little number there. The little design, maker's mark, and then the CRKT on this side. Very clean look. I love it. Micarta feels really nice. Micarta is probably one of my favorite handles. I enjoy titanium too. But the micarta just always has a good feel, even like when it's wet. What do we think about this one? Enjoy these fun unboxings? If so, hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. So a real small little sharpening choil right there. As you sharpen this, it's going to get up to this. Look at how thick this chunk is right here. Very thick piece of blade stock. No doubt about it. I dig those jimps quite a bit. It is a smaller knife, and you could almost say it's like a 3-finger. The way it's got these kind of set up, be like 1, 2, 3, but look at how that kind of stretches out your hand. I kind of sit there, my second one sits there, third falls right into this spot, and then this little curve right here holds my pinky very well, actually. So I have a larger hand, yet there's still some handle sticking out the back. So if I just get a standard grip on this, I'm getting a full 4-finger grip. I think it's this little curve right here really adds to it because it lets my pinky kind of get in there and still grab that. I like it a lot. So there's this little piece sticking out the back. So I guess if you needed to pound that into something or use that as a I don't know, it's not really a glass breaker per se, but they've kind of cut away the micarta from there, so it leaves just that metal. So if you did need to kind of use that to pound against something, you have less chances of damaging the micarta section of the handle right there. I don't know if that's what it would be used for, or if it just is aesthetically pleasing. Comment below. What do you think? Oh, this thing. I want to just do some chisel type cuts with it. So yeah, not a folder, so there's no lock, there's no detent, none of that stuff we need to worry about. Real nice and smooth edges right there, slightly contoured on that micarta. The handle feels really nice. For this smaller kind of size, I think that shape actually feels quite nice in my hand. Index finger doesn't make it all the way to the end. I do have a long set of fingers there. I'd say most might end up right about here, but it's very controllable. I think this is going to be a nice user. Plus black and red, that is exactly the colors I like. Very cool stuff here from Crickets. Or do you say Cricket? You say CRKT? Or do you say Columbia River Knife and Tool? Sorry about the zoom there. Forgot for a moment. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. 6 3/4 about end to end. Blade is about, you could say it's 3 1/4 if you measure from there to there. It's about a 3-inch blade with a 2 3/4 inch cutting surface that is dead straight, and a 1 1/8 cutting surface on that edge. What kind of projects would you use this for? 3 3/4 on the handle. Nice little manageable fixed blade size here. 0.16, so we are thick. That is a thick blade. That 1/6 carries all the way to there, so you've got that hollow grind and that little secondary grind right here. Feels sharp. That tip, scary. Fun stuff. Blade is 1.11 that direction. Handle 0.51, and then 0.82 at the thickest point. But yeah, that blade 0.16, that is some thick stock all the way through it. Battery is about to die on here. How many more videos are we going to get with it? I'm surprised it's still going. Comment below if you have a good answer. Maybe you'll be right. I'll send you some stickers. Okay, let's weigh this thing up. 4.17, not bad, not bad. So we've got the Kaiser drop bear right here, 3.28. I've got a Kaiser Milita fixed blade, 4.53. And a smaller Kubi Quaken, 1.7 on that light Quaken. But it looks like the Milita is similar in weight to this one here, 4.178 on the Crickets. Okay. Kaiser drop bear is a great ambidextrous, very fidgety folding knife. They've got that clutch lock from Kaiser that just works good, as you can see. Very fidgety action. The drop bear is a fantastic knife if you're looking for like a daily carry. Pick one up. I have a link down below. You can use that link. It helps me out. All right. So overall length of drop bear is a little bit longer. If you even them up right here, it looks like the blade is the same length and the drop bear handle is about a 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch longer, but that blade is about the same length. Cutting surface is similar, just got a little bit of the curve on the drop bear that gives it a little bit more length since this has such a blunt tip, I guess. Get that new Kaiser fixed blade Milita out. Fantastic knife. If you're looking for a larger knife, you're going to be outdoors, camping, hunting, doing some fun outdoorsy type work. This is a great size fixed blade. Micarta jimps up there. There's that second set of jimps that I love. But definitely larger. Handle's a good 1/2 inch larger. Blade is probably 3/4 of an inch larger on that one. Then we have the Kubi Quaken, which is a more manageable, smaller, really excellent fixed blade if you want to use it for like a daily carry. This one's got 14C28N and the Ultim on that handle. Size-wise, these are about the same. Looks like the tiniest bit longer on the handle and maybe the tiniest bit longer on that blade, but barely. Realistically, they are about the same size. The Quaken is definitely a little smaller, more delicate kind of knife, but if you want to daily carry, I mean, I daily carry the Kaiser, even though this is larger. I played an entire round of disc golf with this in my pocket, and I didn't really have any issues with it getting in the way at all. Okay, so yeah, this CRKT is a nice size. I plan to carry it. I plan to use it. Let's get out the clip. We haven't talked about those at all. So the clip is kind of large. It feels like it's a big sandwiched kind of piece. If they were to have done a taco and folded over a piece like this here, they might have been able to make it a little bit more of a slim profile. But I put this in my pocket with this clip, and ultimately, I was fairly impressed. You can slide that in your pocket. It goes right up to there. You have a very small amount sticking out, and it holds it secure enough. You can remove it, do some work, and then drop it back in that pocket fairly well. I would say, if anything, maybe swapping this clip for an Ulti clip. I put an Ulti clip on for my Micarta. As you can see, it's a nice slimline clip. So it's compatible with these holes, so I could put it on this side or that side right there. I've got another one right here. So I could throw that Ulti clip right there or right there if I desired to change it up a little bit. Some people really do like these Ulti clips. This clip feels all right. I'm going to test drive it a couple of times like this, and then maybe I'll throw this clip on there just to try it like that for a couple of days and just see what I like better. But ultimately, I'm not too upset with this clip. I think it feels all right, and it fit in my pocket nicely. It slides in there easy, and then it clicks in and doesn't really have any movement. That is solid in there, so you're not going to worry about it popping out. Easy to kind of remove, do the work, clicker back in. So I don't know. I'm impressed with that. Would you change that clip, or would you leave it the same? Do you have one of these? Tell me what you think about it. I'm excited. Thanks to the family for giving this really cool gift of a knife. They went for it and they succeeded. I am happy. I like the style. That extra little red flash looks really cool. I'm intrigued by the shape. I want to do some projects where I need to kind of use that chisel tip and just kind of mess around with it, see what I think about it. Nice little hollow grind, feels good. Excellent stuff. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.